Welcome back. Rush Limbaugh, the cutting edge of societal evolution. This is from the Conservative Tribune website. Obama floods America with refugees, and these 6 diseases just reappeared. Here's the upshot of the story. It took centuries for America to nearly eradicate tuberculosis, measles, whooping cough, mumps, scarlet fever, and the bubonic plague. But in one fell swoop, President Barack Hussein has managed to ensure these diseases make a comeback. Let's start with TB. Using data pulled from various sources, including the Centers for Disease Control and several state-level health departments, Breitbart contributor Michael Patrick Leahy concluded that TB rose by 1.7% from 2015 after nearly 23 years of steady decline. Moreover, while the number of active cases among native-born Americans declined from 86 to 2015, it went up among both legal and illegal immigrants. And with Obama rushing to import poorly screened refugees to the United States, the rate of TB among immigrants is poised to climb even higher. Leahy cited similar stats for measles and whooping cough, both of which appear to be creeping back into American life as more migrants and refugees from Asia and Africa keep hopping off the boat. There's no data to show a rise of scarlet fever in America, but he did note that it's begun making a comeback in Asia, including in the Middle East. And the bubonic plague, sadly, its comeback has already begun. There were, in fact, 16 reported cases of the plague in the U.S. this past year alone. 4 of those cases led to death. And I get notes, I get people commenting to me off the cuff all the time, just expressing shock that Obama's approval numbers are as high as they are. And I know it's one of these ongoing frustrations that here we have an economy in the tank. Here we have a country that's experiencing a major terror attack at least once a year with multiple Americans dying. We have 97.4 million Americans not in the workforce, and many of them are capable and want to be. Not all of them are, but many of them are. There is no optimism. There is, most of the outlook in the future is flatline or negative. Doom and gloom, pessimistic. And yet Obama's approval numbers are at 50, what are they, the latest 53%? It doesn't make any sense. The low 50s. It doesn't make any sense. At least not when you examine it the way we always have. Now, with the previous examinations of presidential approval numbers and data have always been related to the economy. And they've always, for the most part, assumed a fairly informed public. That's what you don't know today. You don't know how informed the public is, what they know versus what they think they know versus what actually is. But it is a puzzling thing. And then, of course, with approval numbers, those are polls, and you're stuck. Okay, so it doesn't make any sense, but you can't just discount the poll. That's not how you deal with it. People have tried that, and they've been burned. Too many examples of polling data being right, but there's also lots of examples of polling data being dramatically wrong, predominantly pre-election polls.